The Dominican Republic (D. Spanish, Rep. Dominicana, pronounced re) is a country located on the island of Hispaniola in the Greater Antilles archipelago of the Caribbean region. It occupies the eastern 5/8 of the island, which it shares with the nation of Haiti, making Hispaniola one of only two Caribbean islands, along with Saint Martin, that are shared by two sovereign states. The Dominican Republic is the second largest Caribbean nation by area after Cuba at 48,671 square kilometers, 18,792 square miles, and third by population with approximately 10,299,000 people, July 2018 est, of whom approximately 3 million live in the metropolitan area of Santo Domingo, the capital city. The native Tapeople had inhabited Hispaniola since the 7th century, dividing it into 5 chiefdoms. Christopher Columbus was the first European to see the island, landing here on December 5, 1492. The colony of Santo Domingo became the site of the first permanent European settlement in the Americas, the oldest continuously inhabited city, and the first seat of the Spanish colonial rule in the New World. Meanwhile, France occupied the western third of Hispaniola, naming their colony Saint-Domingue, which became the independent state of Haiti in 1804. After more than 300 years of Spanish rule, the Dominican people declared independence in November 1821. The leader of the independence movement, Josendés, intended the Dominican nation to unite with the country of Gran Colombia, but the newly independent Dominicans were forcefully annexed by Haiti in February 1822. Independence came 22 years later after victory in the Dominican War of Independence in 1844. Over the next 72 years the Dominican Republic experienced mostly internal conflicts and a brief return to Spanish colonial status before permanently ousting the Spanish during the Dominican War of Restoration of 1863. The United States occupied the country between 1916 and 1924, a subsequent calm and prosperous 6-year period under Horacio VWAs followed by the dictatorship of Rafael Letrujillo until 1961. A civil war in 1965, the country's last, was ended by U.S. military occupation and was followed by the authoritarian rule of Wacabalagar (1966 and 1986), Antonio Guzum (1972), and Salvador Jorge Blanco (1982). Since 1996, the Dominican Republic has moved toward representative democracy and was led by Leonel Fernández for much of the period until 2012. Danilo Medina, the Dominican Republic's current president, succeeded Fernandez in 2012, winning 51% of the electoral vote over his opponent ex-president Hipme. Dominican Republic has the 9th largest economy in Latin America and is the largest economy in the Caribbean and Central American region. Over the 2 decades to 2012, the Dominican Republic has had one of the fastest growing economies in the Americas with an average real GDP growth rate of 54% between 1992 and 2014. GDP growth in 2014 and 2015 reached 73% and 70%, respectively, the highest in the Western Hemisphere. In the first half of 2016, the Dominican economy grew 74%, continuing its trend of rapid economic growth. Recent growth has been driven by construction, manufacturing, tourism, and mining. The country is the site of the second largest gold mine in the world, the Pueblo Viejo mine. Private consumption has been strong, as a result of low inflation under 1% on average in 2015, job creation, and a high level of remittances. Dominican Republic is the most visited destination in the Caribbean. The year-round golf courses are major attractions. A geographically diverse nation, the Dominican Republic is home to both the Caribbean's tallest mountain peak, Pico Duarte, and the Caribbean's largest lake and point of lowest elevation, Lake Enriquillo. The island has an average temperature of 26.78. And great climatic and biological diversity. The country is also the site of the first cathedral, castle, monastery, and fortress built in the Americas, located in Santo Domingo's colonial zone. A World Heritage Site. Music and sport are of great importance in the Dominican culture, with merengue and bachata as the national dance and music, and baseball as the most popular sport. Quote,